in that sense. Bury your land or bury yourself in the land of obscurity, for that which sprouts forth without first having been buried flowers imperfectly. The only way you can bury yourself in the land of obscurity really is to annihilate your attributes and to annihilate your existence in what you witness, in the witnessing of the glorified existence of Allah. أن تعبد الله كأنك تراه, that you worship Him as if you are seeing Him. Nothing else but Him. Not seeing yourself and Him, not seeing your deeds and Him, not seeing what you do and Him. No, that you worship Him as if you're seeing only Him. From the signs of idhn, they say, or permission in appearing rather than being obscure, is the support of Allah in that appearance. So some people appear. The Anbiya have to appear. That's their job, tabligh. They have to give the balagh. They have to give the message. They have to appear. Like we're talking about not the Anbiya, we're talking about the awliya radiyallahu ta'ala anhum. Signs of the, and may Allah ta'ala make us all like them, signs of permission from Allah when you appear is that the light of the support of Allah is there. For not every appearance is sponsored in that special way. How so? Yeah, you see what Allah ta'ala said about, for example, في سورة القصص about قارون. فخرج على قومه في زينته قال الذين يريدون الحياة الدنيا يا ليت لنا مثل ما أوتي قارون إنه لذو حظ عظيم. Qarun, the very wealthy man in the time of Pharaoh, Pharaoh came and all his entourage and all these things came. He was zahir, but the madad of Allah Ta'ala was not with him. Or that special support of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala was not with him. When someone becomes zahir, how? Look at Musa alayhi salam with Harun. When Allah Ta'ala said in Surah Taha, اذهبا إلى فرعون إنه طغى, go to Pharaoh for he became a tyrant. فقولا له قولا لينا لعله يتذكر أو يخشى. Speak to him softly, he might regret or might have some remorse. قالا ربنا إننا نخاف أن يفرط علينا أو يفرط علينا عفوا أو أن يطغى. They said, Ya Allah, we fear that he can harm us. You want us to go and now appear. We tell him, we are the messengers of your Lord to you. So now we are now appearing. There's dhuhur there. What did they say? They say, Ya Allah, we fear that يفرط علينا, that he would actually come and hurt us. قال لا تخافا. Allah tells them, don't have any fear. إنني معكما أسمع وأرى. Don't have any fear. I am with you. I see and I hear. Their dhuhur is by Allah. Bury yourself in the land of obscurity, for that which sprouts forth without having been buried first will flower imperfectly. No tree will grow in the land of obscurity like the tree of being a worshipper of Allah. The tree of being a worshipper, a slave of Allah, that ubudiyah, that tree, if it's buried in the land of obscurity, it flowers and blossoms perfectly with all colors and all kinds of fruits. Allah mentions in Surah Ibrahim, أَلَمْ تَرَ كَيْفَ ضَرَبَ اللَّهُ مَثَلًا. Don't you see the example that Allah gave? كَلِمَةً طَيِّبَةً, a good word. كَشَجَرَةٍ طَيِّبَةٍ, like a good tree. What's a good tree? That pure tree. أَصْلُهَا ثَابِتٌ. The roots are firm in the soil. وَفَرْعُهَا فِي السَّمَاءِ. But it reaches heavens. تُؤْتِي أُكُلَهَا كُلَّ حِينٍ بِإِذْنِ رَبِّهَا. It always bears fruit. It always gives. وَيَضْرِبُ اللَّهُ الْأَمْثَالَ لِلنَّاسِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَذَكَّرُونَ. The ayah finishes by saying Allah gives you examples so you can be reminded the meaning of the ayah. But then when Allah says the other example, وَمَثَلُ كَلِمَةٍ خَبِيثَةٍ, the example of a vile word, the meaning of the verse, كَشَجَرَةٍ خَبِيثَةٍ, like a vile tree. اجْتُثَّتْ مِنْ فَوْقِ الْأَرْضِ مَا لَهَا مِنْ قَرَارٍ. It is taken from earth. It has no roots. It was never buried in the land of obscurity. And then Allah, in the other ayah, He says, يُثَبِّتُ اللَّهُ, immediately, يُثَبِّتُ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا بِالْقَوْلِ الثَّابِتِ. Allah makes those who have faith firm. As if the tree needs to be sort of rooted firmly. And who roots it firmly other than Allah? يثبت. There is thabat there. بالقول الثابت في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ويضل الله الظالمين ويفعل الله ما يشاء سبحانه وتعالى. For the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or those who are going to Allah, if they are manifest, or if they are in the phase of appearance rather than burying themselves in the land of obscurity, is because of all the kindness that they've imbued and imbibed from Him subhanahu wa ta'ala in a way that's suitable and put in them. So they became nur inside, but they were just concealed with the shell of their humanity. The body became just a small shell, but all of it is nur inside of them. A nur that came from being kind, for Allah is Latif. They took that meaning from the name of Allah and they tried to have as much lutf as possible with the slaves of Allah. And they took that wood from the wadud, that love, and they took that rahmah, mercy, from ar-rahim. They took all these meanings. When they became nurun ala nur, and a breeze from the Rabbani breeze that Allah sent onto earth, then Allah made them a flag guiding others to Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why you see with Surah Yusuf alayhi salam, what did Joseph, what did his brothers do? You all know what the brothers did to Yusuf. I mean, who needs friends if you have brothers like Yusuf? They throw you here and they do all these things to you. Now, that's on the case that they did not repent. And many of the scholars say they did repent and they became prophets as well after that. Wallahu alam. I don't lean to that opinion. I lean that only Yusuf and Binyamin or Benjamin were prophets. The rest were not. That's my view, but you don't have to take my views. But despite what they did to Yusuf alayhi salam, literally killing him, when he got a hold of them, did he kill them? Inside of him was flowing with love towards them, despite all that. And Allah says in Surah Yusuf, when Yaqub, Jacob alayhi salam, when Yaqub went with all the family now, وَرَفَعَ أَبَوَيْهِ عَلَى الْعَرْشِ وَخَرُّوا لَهُ سُجَّدًا, and he brought his parents to the throne where he was sitting, and everyone went into sujood, into prostration of salutation for him. وَقَالَ يَا أَبَتِ, then he told his father, Yusuf told his father Yaqub, قَالَ يَا أَبَتِ هَذَا تَأْوِيلُ رُؤْيَايَ مِنْ قَبْلِ قَدْ جَعَلَهَا رَبِّي حَقًّا. Oh Father, this is now that everybody made sujood, this is the interpretation of my dream that I saw all of these planets making prostration out of salutation for me. Allah made it a reality. وَقَدْ أَحْسَنَ بِي, Allah did me so good. إِذْ أَخْرَجَنِي مِنَ السِّجْنِ, He took me out of jail. He didn't say I was there unjustly, all these things. He just took me out of jail. He took me out of jail. وَجَاءَ بِكُم مِّنَ الْبَدْوِ, and He brought you from the desert, all of you. مِّن بَعْدِ أَن نَّزَغَ الشَّيْطَانُ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَ إِخْوَتِي, After shaitan has planted these seeds of hatred between me and my brother, subhanallah, I mean, you are just a baby almost, and he says, shaitan did these things, he planted these seeds. He says, inna rabbi latifun lima yasha, innahu huwa al-alim al-hakim. My Lord indeed is latif, kind. That's when Yusuf appeared. Not when he's filled with grudges and envy and probably, where do you think you're going? Not when you're pointing to yourself, but when you're pointing towards him, subhanahu wa ta'ala.